Hello and welcome to Ancient Greece, home to Greek literature and mythology. I'll be your guide today as I show you the different aspects of Greek literature and mythology. Greece is a country mainly covered in mountains and surrounded by water, so that led to city-states and colonies. Greece also had many islands. It had about 2,000 islands, and over 170 of them were inhabited by people. One of Greece's greatest legacies was their mythology and literature. Mount Olympus is home to some of the greatest gods in Greek mythology, like Zeus, Hera, and Athena. There are believed to be 3 groups of gods: those who appear like humans, those who appear as animals, and those who are half human and animal. Mythology was a great influence to Greek culture, and many things were created from it, such as myths, legends, and folk tales. Myths. They were clearly not true, but many people viewed them as true stories. There are 2 different types of myths: creation myths and explanatory myths. Creation myths often explain the creation of things, while explanatory tends to explain natural events and processes. There are also 2 types of relationships between myths: generic and genetic. Generic relationships are a result from similarities of reactions to common features. Genetic relationships occur in myths, but they descend from a common myth. So basically, they are different versions of one myth. An example of a generic relationship would be Zeus and Indra. Magical creatures are a common thing in Greek mythology, like the Minotaur. The Minotaur is a half-human, half-bull magical creature that appears frequently in Greek mythology. It is also found in the Great Labyrinth. Legends. Usually told for fun, they are quasi-historical or believed to be historical. The Trojan War and the voyage of the Argonauts are good examples of legends. Another way of telling stories in ancient Greece are folk tales. Folk tales are about many different topics, but they all connect and fit into one universal theme. Author of the famous epic poems, the Iliad and the Odyssey, Homer was a well-known author or poet in the time of ancient Greece. The Iliad was about Achilles and the events of the Trojan War. The story was mainly focused around Achilles and the gods of ancient Greece. This great epic goes through the events during the Trojan War and explains in detail about what happened during the war. The Odyssey was about a return home after the Trojan War. It was a sequel to the Iliad. The story takes place 10 years after the Trojan War, and it is focused on Odysseus' journey home after the Trojan War. Many Greek gods appear in this epic, such as Athena, who is mentioned very frequently in the story. Now this concludes the tour of ancient Greek mythology and literature. I really hope you enjoyed your stay. Please don't get lost on the way out. Thank you.